Well, good afternoon and welcome to Dan the Man Heart YouTube channel. Um, First off, yes, I know I'm wearing a three pieces. Shut up. Um, Two, yes, I know it's Thanksgiving, so to everybody out there, happy Thanksgiving. Several things I want to talk about today. You know, and I think a lot of people take this, take it for granted as well. Um, Especially civilians. Um, if you know somebody that is serving or has served, make sure you call them and thank them. Because, and I'm not just saying that just because it's Thanksgiving Day, okay? That should be something that you should be saying quite frequently, okay? Because the freedom that you get isn't just free, okay? We have men and women dying every fucking day for that freedom, okay? My brothers and sisters are dying every fucking day just to protect that freedom, okay? And I just found out that one of my best friends is back in South Korea in our old unit that we were actually stationed in together. And honestly, quite frankly, I feel bad for the guy. I really do. But it's kind of the blessed curse of being a petroleum operator. You get sit at the needs of the army and not the needs that you want. But also, and another thing, also be thankful for. God damn. I got something in mind there. Sorry. Be thankful for your, just about everything, okay? And I'm not just saying service members, okay? And to my brothers and sisters out there that are overseas, especially the ones that are overseas right now, just know that you have a place at my table. I know it's hard. I get it. My dad's a Vietnam veteran, so I get it. I've seen the struggle in his own eyes, And I know how it is to have served myself, dealing with that pain. And but don't allow it to get you down and depress you, okay? Because as hard as it might be right now, that was damn quick. Man, I don't think y'all want to be watching Golden Girls with me. That's the kind of person. So I am going to do this. It's nice piano music. I wish it was me, though. Look, I get it. It's hard being away from your families. I get it. Okay? It's hard being away, separated from your families, for months on end, especially around the holidays, especially if you're overseas. I know I had that problem when I was stationed in South Korea. It was hard. And it wasn't that I was stationed overseas, it was just separation, okay? I get it, it's hard, it's tough, it is depressing, you're alone, okay? But at the same time, just know that we're feeling it here in the States. Because we feel your absence here in the States. Because it doesn't matter how hard it gets, just know that this is strictly for the guys overseas. And also for the guys home stateside as well. If you're feeling alone and you got somebody at home that you love, just know that that person is missing you at the bottom of their heart. And I'm not joking when I say that, okay? I have a cousin who's, the last I heard, was deployed. I never heard what happened to him. So at this point, I don't know if he's dead or alive. Or I don't know if he's KIA MIA or POW. I don't know where he's at nowadays. I haven't heard anything since he got deployed. So, you know, from having family deployed while I was overseas, you know, while I was, you know, stationed abroad, to not knowing where they are, it's hard, it's depressing, it gets to you. So, to anybody abroad, call your family, call your close friends, get a hold of somebody homeside. Tell them you love them. Tell them you're thankful for them, because trust me, that alone will make their fucking day, especially during the holidays. Okay, because we got 2 holidays back to back. We got Thanksgiving and Christmas back to back, and those are the 2 hardest holidays on any family, because they don't know. Those are 2 hard holidays that they have to spend back to back without us. Okay, so make sure you call them, tell them you love them, FaceTime them, Zoom call them. I don't care how you fucking do it. Get a hold of your family. Tell them you love them. Tell them you're grateful for them, because let me tell you something, at the end of the day, that single phone call is what's going to it's going to improve their day tenfold, okay? And I'm speaking from experience when I say that shit, because I used to call some friends back home when I was stationed overseas, and man, we'd be on the phone for 2 hours because they had missed me, and they had missed talking to me. So, make sure that you're calling home on a regular basis, especially during the holidays. It doesn't matter what holiday it is. Easter, Valentine's, it does not matter what day holiday it is, or what day of the month it is, or what day of the year it is. You call home. Okay, because that alone will make them beyond happy. And as I said, I'm speaking from experience when I say those words. Okay, because as I said, my dad is a Vietnam veteran. I mean, he came home, but this didn't come home. He mentally did not come home. A piece of him died in Vietnam. I can't blame the poor guy. I mean, for years they had to hide what they did, and that they were in the army during the Vietnam era. Also, parents. And I discussed this, I think, in my last video, depression. I know I've been touching on this topic a lot, but what I failed to mention slightly was military family members. What I mean by that is, especially if it's a brother, sister, brother, sister relationship, those bonds are real tight. And one of them leaving the younger sibling at home. Make sure that you're talking to the younger sibling. Make sure, especially if the siblings had a real tight bond, make sure that you're talking to that family member, making sure that, and I'm not saying just saying, hey, how are you doing? And they saying, okay, don't do that shit. Sit down with them, understand what's going on, because that right there alone will let them know, like, hey, mom and dad actually care. Because the strain of having their sibling gone puts a strain on them. It puts a strain on the younger siblings. Because you don't have any idea what it does to the younger sibling. I've seen it. My own brother did not talk to me for 2.5 years, actually 3 years. For the better part of 3 or 4 years, he had not heard anything from me, because I barely talked to him. I mean, occasionally I would send him a quick message now and then. Once every 7.5 fucking months. I barely talked to my family. Especially my big brother, and he was my older brother. And I'm the baby of 4 boys in my house. But I only sent one of my big brothers a message once every 7 or 8 months. It wasn't until I saw him last year that I realized how much of a toll my separation from him had taken on him. Because I don't think I'd ever seen that boy more excited to see me in his life. He didn't want to say it, but I knew he was happy to see me. And I knew deep down he was happy to see me again, because I think the last time he had actually seen me was about 1.5 years to 2 years before I went for the military. But he never saw me after that. He hadn't seen me for about 6 or 7 years. Let's see, 2016. Yeah, he hadn't seen me for about 4 or 5, 6 years. And majority of that time was I was spent abroad. The 2.5 years. Actually, let's see, 2016, 17. All of 2016, all of 2018, all of 2019, all of 2020. So about 5. So it was more than 5.5 years. It was about 6 years. He had not seen me. He had not seen me for about 6 years. And that had taken a toll on him. I mean, I didn't realize it. I mean, I was just going through my normal business of living life and trying to move on. But what I didn't realize is that him being separated from me like that for so long and not seeing me and not hearing from me and not being able to hear my voice, it had taken its toll. And so, and I'm using this experience because if you better run off. We got nets in this apartment. So, but what I'm saying is that if you got a sibling, if your child has a sibling that's stationed overseas or abroad, talk to that kid, because that right there will let them know that, hey, big sister, big brother ain't here, but at least mom and dad are here. Because that alone will change their whole entire situation. Okay? It will get them through their brother or sister's deployment or overseas tour of duty. Or if they, let's say they're married, that service member is married and got kids. Make sure the kids are taken care of. Make sure the kids are doing it. Grandkids are doing okay as well. Same applies for grandkids. It takes a toll on the grandkids. The depression is still there. So make sure that you're taking care of your family. Call in your family for, my balance off today. Call your family abroad. If you got a family stationed overseas, like I do, and it doesn't have to be blood family, okay? I know the saying, blood sitting on the water, fools. Let me tell you something, those bonds you make with people 5 years ago still resonate whether you want to admit it or not. Make sure you're calling your family. Those friends you haven't talked to in years. Talk to your grandkids who's got family members abroad, stationed abroad. If you got a child of your own that's got a sibling that's stationed overseas or abroad, talk to that sibling. Talk to your kids stationed abroad, because let me tell you something, they'll love it. Make the whole damn day. But also, mainly today, also take into heart, also enjoy this family time. Accept it, embrace it, and love it, okay? And yes, I know my Christmas tree is up, and this thing's been up since November 1st. I know I'm playing Christmas music. People do not judge. If you have seen my Instagram, I will leave a link in my Instagram. If you have seen my TikTok, you'll already know that I've already posted 2 different posts on both my Instagram and my TikTok of the 2 different photo shoots that I self-did here at this apartment earlier this month. I will no longer. Those 2 photo shoots are the only 2 I'm doing. Okay, because I'm getting tired of having to do photo shoots. Like, quite frankly, now, as much as I love doing photo shoots, one's enough for this year at least. I mean, if you got a special request of a specific photo that you would like to see, something good, not no, you know what. I'm not even gonna mention it. It better be something, I don't want to. If it's something stupid, I'm not gonna fulfill it. Okay, if it's something nice, a nice photo shoot with a tree and that music and that thing going on, then yes, I'll do it. Just leave a comment below with your name and number, and I'll reach out to you, and we'll discuss that. Okay, if anybody knows of Vicky Tall, I don't know this person, and I guarantee you they quick added me too. But go check out my Instagram. You'll see the 2 posts, the Christmas shoots posts, and my TikTok. You'll see the exact same 2 shoots, are similar, just different ordered. But mainly, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Also, work update before I forget. Excuse me. So tomorrow we might be getting back to work. Dang it! I just realized my eyebrows look like shit. God damn it. So we were supposed to get back to work earlier this week. Jesus Christ! Now my left eyebrow is driving me crazy. We were supposed to get back to work earlier this week. Turned out the house that we were doing did not have power. And it needed a whole interior redo. So apparently our plan is tomorrow to go back to that property, or to do that property in general. And it's an out of town property. So if I can, I can't make any promises right now. If I can film that, I will. It just depends on what the property is and what I have to do to the property myself. But by what my coworker was telling me, it's going to be mainly interior. I'm hoping there's some exterior, because I'm not good with interior. I'm an interior designer. I'm not an interior fixer. Okay, I don't fix interiors. I design interiors. I'm an interior designer. I don't fucking fix shit. Okay, I'm not an interior fixer. I'm not an interior plumber. I'm an interior designer. There's a big difference. Baby, there's a big fine difference. Ding, ling, ling, ling. Have you ever seen an interior designer fixing a hole in a wall? No. I mean, you might, but you ain't gonna see it in me. I can promise you that, but you ain't gonna see me doing it. I'm an interior designer and an exterior landscaper, and nothing more. I am horrible with spackle. I am. I really am, man. I am the worst person with spackle. I'm just horrific when it comes to spackling shit. I really am. But I am good at using mud. So one thing I'm good at is using mud. And putting mud in the fucking hole. That's one thing I am good at. But yeah, so I will keep y'all posted. I don't know yet. So wish me luck. So happy Thanksgiving. God bless.